When investigators dissected the September 11th attacks, they uncovered a chilling reality. The United States government already held the specific data points required to identify the hijackers and ground the planes. Flight school records, suspicious wire transfers, and the names of the hijackers were all sitting in federal databases. The threat was flagged weeks before the towers were hit, yet the information remained dormant. America's intelligence architecture was a collection of silos. The CIA's computers were isolated from the FBI's, which were isolated from the NSA's. Each agency possessed a single piece of the puzzle, but none could see the full picture. This structural disconnect led the official 9/11 Commission report to a specific conclusion. This tragedy occurred because of a failure of imagination, not a failure of intelligence. The attacks exposed a massive gap in national security. The country needed a way to link millions of scattered data points into a single coherent story. But in 2001, that technology didn't exist. At the same time, Silicon Valley was facing its own crisis. By 1999, PayPal was losing $10 million a month to a sophisticated fraud ring operating out of Russia. Hackers would steal American credit cards, open fake accounts, and transfer funds through a web of aliases. Once the money reached a Russian bank, it became untraceable cash. Engineers tried to fight back with rigid code. They blocked Russian IP addresses, so the hackers used American proxies. They flagged $500 transactions, so hackers sent two $250 transfers. For every new rule, the hackers found a workaround. Max Levchin and Peter Thiel realized that while their algorithms were being outsmarted, their human analysts could spot the fraud instantly. A person could see the context, like a brand new account sending money seconds after creation, that a computer would miss. To solve the scale problem, they built Igor. The software was designed to visualize connections between thousands of data points, IPs, browser types, and card numbers on a single interactive map. On a network map, the truth became visible. Analysts saw 47 different accounts operating from one Russian computer. The machine flagged the anomaly, a human froze the funds, and the software learned, making the system smarter with every transaction. PayPal's fraud losses dropped by 70%. It was proof that the solution to big data wasn't removing humans from the process, but using machines to organize the chaos so humans could find the story. Peter Thiel saw that the CIA's inability to stop the 9/11 hijackers was identical to PayPal's fraud problem. Both organizations had the data, they just lacked a way to see the connections. Thiel founded Palantir to bring this network mapping tech to the government. He bypassed traditional bureaucracy by securing an investment from In-Q-Tel, the CIA's venture capital arm, gaining the credibility needed to walk through doors that were previously locked to startups. Despite the backing, the first demonstration at the CIA failed. The engineers had built a tool for a problem they had only imagined, never having seen how a real intelligence analyst spent their day. Palantir responded by creating the Forward Deployed Engineer. They sent their best coders to sit inside classified buildings, writing code in real time based on direct feedback from the analysts. This proximity turned the software's end users into its architects. Instead of delivering a finished product, Palantir allowed the CIA to help build the system they actually needed. By 2008, the primary threat to American forces was the IED. These buried explosives caused the majority of combat deaths, and they were nearly impossible to detect. Palantir engineers lived in war zone tents to work with soldiers on the ground. The soldiers asked for something simple, a map where they could click on a suspicious road and warn other patrols. Palantir's Gotham software began finding patterns that were invisible to the naked eye. It could link cell phone pings and money transfers to the exact times and locations of roadside blasts. Bomb diffusions increased significantly, and the system led to the capture of hundreds of high-value bomb makers. Palantir was now a vital part of the military's tactical operations. In 2011, the software faced its ultimate test, the hunt for Osama bin Laden. The CIA was processing 3 million telegrams and 170,000 satellite images, searching for one person, a courier known only as Kuwait. Gotham mapped al-Qaeda's entire courier network, reducing a task that would take humans weeks into a matter of minutes. The software tracked Kuwait's movements directly to a specific high-walled compound in Abbottabad, Pakistan. On May 1, 2011, Navy SEALs conducted the raid. The world's most wanted man was dead, ending a decade-long search. Palantir proved that structured data analysis could clarify the most complex landscapes of modern conflict, turning a mountain of noise into actionable intelligence. Palantir scaled from a clientless startup into a massive global asset. Today, its software is integrated into the FBI, the Marines, and major financial institutions worldwide. While much of the tech industry focuses on building AI to automate human tasks, Palantir's success was built on the opposite philosophy. The Palantir playbook leverages machines to organize the chaos of big data, while preserving human intuition as the final, decisive power.